The following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17. It is rated TV MALV and contains strong language and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you?
Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Sweet fish. Now I know what's real, what's fake. Now I know what's
Let's narrow.
Damn, yeah, what's real and what's fake? I'ma pull out the drink if that boy wanna test me. And if I wanna fuck, you know she gon' let me. And if that bitch a virgin, I'm hitting it gently. Damn, I might pull out an AK or something. And if you think I'm lacking, you really are dumb. Are you trapping this shit, but you dress like a bum? Got a gun with a switch and a gun with a drum, bitch. And I got a hood bitch. She be smoking this shit while I'm giving her dick. If a nigga want beef, I might pull out the stick. I ain't beefing with niggas, I'm trying to get rich. Damn, you a dummy, don't know where to go. And now he getting mad cause I'm fucking his hoe. And that bitch, she had thought she be giving me throat. She ain't doing it right, how you say you the GOAT? Like how do you sound? If we hide in his body, it ain't getting found. Man, that boy is a goofy, he really a clown. And his bitch wanna fuck going multiple rounds. Damn, we sending a knot to the sky. And you don't got a gun, why the fuck would you lie? You taking a life, but you don't wanna die. He was tougher than that, and now he finna cry.
This is a Luca exclusive.
What it do, and greetings and salutations to all my peoples that are watching this podcast show. And y'all already know what time it is, bro. It is that podcast show where we talk that shit, walk that shit, and it's always going to be about that shit. And if you don't know the name, you are going to know now. With our powers combined, we are
Shockalou Dreams. Shockalou Dreams.
And as y'all already know, to my right, which would be y'all left, we have my boy, Big G, double triple OG, a.k.a. Supreme. Supreme Rex. Yeah. What's up, big dog? How you living?
Man, just another day being a black man in the white man's world, man.
Tell him again.
Just another day being a black man in the white man's world.
That's right, dog.
Trying to get that paper.
Get the what?
Paper.
Take the what and lead the what?
Moolah, motherfucker.
The money, dinero. La feria. You feel me?
That's the motivation.
Always has and always will be. It is what it is.
Why do men do anything?
For two things.
Status,
Money and pussy.
pussy.
That's it. Money and le pussy. And
Yes!
speaking about that, we're trying to get some money. Check out another custom Shockalou, you know? We ain't gonna, because I don't want to get hit with the shits, but as y'all can see too, where's it at? I don't know if y'all see the bear.
Reminds me of a certain album.
For all of y'all that fuck with the man Yeezy, you know what I mean? I don't fuck with him no more because his music ain't the same, but when he first came out, in this era, It was official.
That's my dog still. I don't care.
Nah, man, that nigga on some funny shit. And I ain't even talking about what he talking about them people and none of that shit. I'm just talking about, like, just him now, the clothing he be wearing, all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck you got on, bro? And then you expect a motherfucker to go spend $300, $400, $500 on them raggedy ass hoodies and t-shirts you fucking slinging.
Still my nigga.
But you ain't gonna buy none of them dumbass sweaters you got.
I won't do that.
What about the shoes?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't think my feet has ever touched a pair of Yeezys, which I wouldn't mind wearing because there's only like one pair that I like. But you know,
I was never into a shoe. I mean, you know, that's just me.
Word. I can dig it. I can dig it. So, anyways, my people, the topic of today, it is aging.
Yes, sir.
We age no matter what we want to do.
And then you die.
Yeah. It's like what my dog AZ used to say, or he still says it in the Illmatic album. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we put fly, because you never know when you're going to go. That's for all you hip-hop heads.
Yeah. That's what happens, man.
Yeah, bro.
You're going to get old, people. Either that, or you're going to die young.
Yeah. But if you get to make it to be old, the clock is ticking, motherfuckers. Every day. So live it up, but make the best of it, because we only do this once.
If you're going to live long, you're guaranteed those 2 things, man. You're going to get old, and you're going to die.
Well, there's 3 things that are guaranteed. Well, only if you're in America. Let me say that. If you're here in the U.S. of A., there's 3 things that gonna happen to your dumb ass.
You got to pay bills.
One, you're gonna, yeah, close to that. One, you're born here, but I think you pay bills pretty much everywhere. 2, you're gonna die. But before you die for number 2, so let me put dying would be number 3. 2, you paying taxes, motherfucker. You paying taxes. And any of you could say, oh, I don't pay no taxes. Bitch, you paying taxes on anything. You go buy a bottle of water, you paying taxes. You gonna go get something to eat at fucking McDonald's, you paying taxes. You paying taxes, dog. So no matter what the fuck you talking about, you paying taxes to the day you die.
Yes, sir.
At least if you live here in the U.S. of A.
Real shit.
Because I don't know one state that a motherfucker ain't paying taxes. If there is, let me know. Now, I know some, well, I don't know, but I know that they're like top people that are out here that ain't paying no motherfucking taxes.
Hold on now. You said there's states that don't have state tax, like the state we live in right now.
No, I'm saying taxes. No matter what, you're paying taxes, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Can you name me one state that, and I'm not talking about state taxes or whatever, like you were saying right now. I'm just saying, like, you gonna go get a bottle of water. Bitch, that bitch say 99 cents, bitch, you paying $1.06.
I mean, that's county tax.
Taxes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No matter where you at, you gonna pay
sales
taxes.
Tax. I mean,
sales tax, just anywhere. Well, not anywhere. I just know here.
Well, you frame it as one state. You know, that's doesn't make it seem like a state that you don't pay like a state tax, but nevertheless, you're gonna pay tax on something. Yeah. State tax, sales tax, federal tax.
That's what I'm saying. As long as you live here
Property
in USA,
tax.
you paying some type of tax.
Yeah.
No matter what you want to believe.
That is some real shit. You ain't getting away with payments without making payments or something.
Yeah, something you, bro. Here you got to pay to play.
Hell, you gotta pay to breathe.
Pay to breathe?
You gotta pay to breathe, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay just.
Well, yeah, you gotta pay in some way, whether it's paper or whatever. You still gotta pay.
Yeah.
Yes. Real words.
So what do you?
Hit him
What do you
up,
think
Rex.
what sucks about getting old, man?
Oh man, I used to think getting old was a beautiful thing.
It's not beautiful.
I mean, it is. It still is. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking my shit. One of the things is, I guess the way your mind changes, bro.
You hate how your mind changes about getting old?
Not that I hate it that my mind changes, but like you really see things clearly, and then when you see someone that doesn't know something,
And that's what sucks about getting older?
yeah,
Really?
kind of, because ignorance is bliss. Like there's certain shit that you know that now you see these, some people that are younger. You're like, man, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing that? You stupid. Or like just thinking with logic. I guess. Like how some people don't have no logic and stuff. As you get older, you start to think a little more with reason and logic and a little more understanding.
And that upsets you?
A little bit.
Because you feel it's better to just be ignorant and not know shit?
No, and I'm not saying for me gaining the knowledge and knowing it is having to deal with the people that don't know it. But it all goes through the process of it. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, getting older sucks because you seeing people that are dumb that don't understand.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I can fucks with that.
That's all I was trying to say.
I mean, hell, when I was young, I've always hated stupid people my entire life.
Yeah, me too, but I'm just saying that, don't you hate them a little bit more as you get older?
I mean, my patience has
It's thin.
My patience has become shorter.
Yo, my patience is so
Dealing with
thin.
stupid.
Look at my shit. I don't even have hair. That's how much my patience is gone. And I had to fucking fro like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We both had the long ass braids.
Yeah, we had the long ass braids, the big ass fucking fro, the ludicrous fro.
Luda.
Like we had it, bro.
Now I got the motherfucker Charles Barkley. So I said, Bill Jackson passed me the ball, and I shot it. Shut your ass up.
I got hair, but it's all great, man.
At least you got hair, though, dog.
Yeah.
At least you got hair.
At least I got it. It's
And
growing
you,
slow, but
hey, do you grow a full beard? Because I see you got the line.
that's all I get, bro. I get patches all over my face, man.
Oh, so you got the patches on Houlihan, too?
Oh, man.
Okay, cool. At least now you make me feel a little better.
Yeah, man. I get patches, grow hair, places I ain't supposed to grow hair at. Like, what the hell's going on here, man? I ain't a normal human being, man.
Because
I'm a freaking alien.
I do not have the full shit. Now, if you look at me at this angle, it look like I got the full shit and I'm rocking. Over here, it look pretty decent too. But bow.
Why are you doing it to yourself, man?
Hey, we talking about what we hate about aging.
But that ain't got nothing to do with aging.
Yeah, it do. Because you know how long it took for me to grow this shit and I tried to get it? And now that I got it, I'm like, yo, I hate that I didn't even get the fucking right beard.
But, I mean, that's because your genetics is effed up. So is mine. When I was younger, it didn't grow right. It didn't grow right now older. So you know what? I keep the
But at least you can grow a line.
I keep the little line going. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, that's what it is.
I could do the pork chops. But,
Yeah.
whatever.
I see brothers, man, they be growing beards where they can braid their joint, man.
For real, we got the fucking Viking shit going on.
I'm jealous of them niggas, man. But hey, you know, it is what it is. You know.
Okay.
My family primarily has baby faces. It's really not, you know.
Look up to the camera, because right now you can't bear. There you go. Show that baby face. Show the little pretty Rex.
Oh man, fuck out of here.
Show Babyface Johnson in the building.
Leave me alone, yo. I mean, I don't think I got a baby face anymore, but you know, primarily baby faces run in my family. Like, you know, I was taught to shave your beard, and I understand why, because we grown it all over. Patch here, patch there, and the shit don't come out right. Even my mustache don't grow right. I'm glad we got the camera distance the way it is, man. Trifle.
Yo, that ass, your shit don't.
Nah, man, you look how your joint just connect all right now. Don't do a close up on my joint.
The
man.
goatee is impressive, bro. My shit connects like crazy. This right here is lovely, but
my joint.
Bow, like bow, 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 bow.
I don't.
That shot's fired.
I don't let the bow come in, bro. I don't let the bow come in, bro. But yeah, man. What sucks to me about getting older is freaking pain in the back.
You got pain in the back?
Hell yeah.
I didn't know you had that.
I got back pain like crazy, man.
I do.
Every morning I wake up and it's like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I got to stretch now just to go about my regular day. It's just like when you were young, you just wake up, you just move around and do shit. When you get older, you're in your 40s. I mean, I ain't old yet. We ain't really old. I'm 41.
But you're feeling it. That's
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
So yeah, don't get
I
it twisted,
feel-
motherfuckers. You will feel it as you get older.
I feel the changes. My knees hurt, my back hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, simple shit, you can't really do the simple stuff no more.
No, I dig it. I feel what you're saying about that back pain because I got sciatica. And if y'all ain't never had no sciatica, for you big words that don't understand that shit, that's your spine back there getting pinched and shit, nerve.
Yeah, man.
Your shit
Age.
fucked up. That shit hurts. That's for me picking up a bunch of cast iron and all that shit.
Now I truly understand. For you young guys that are watching, man, I truly understand you really do got to take care of yourself when you're young. Because when you get old, like, the slightest little thing hurts. Like, y'all niggas can walk, fall, and get right back up. We walk, fall, we got a pain for a week.
Nigga, I didn't even think about that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I do now, but I'm saying, like, back then, like, yeah, you could fall all day. Nigga, you could do the roll of the century.
Yeah.
And get right back up like you was, like, doing parkour or some shit.
Yeah.
You fall, even just a near miss, nigga, you, like, hurting already. Like, oh, shit, just from the movement, that move, I fucking pulled something back here. Now I'm fucked up.
Listen, if I go to the court and play a game of basketball,
Oh, you got me fucked up.
my body is sore for forever, for the whole week. And if I dare twist my ankle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta wear proper gear to play basketball now. I gotta wear proper gear to play baseball, anything.
You gotta tape up the knees.
Like, straight up. I gotta wear the damn the knee pads, the helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas ain't trying to get fucked up for a week.
When
We
you
gotta
young-
work.
exactly. And when you're young, you don't think about that stuff because you just like, I'm gonna be straight. Like, I can
Yeah, you are for a minute, but man, shit changes.
I can go to the club when I was young, come home at 4 in the morning, and be at work.
And get right the fuck
6
up and go to
o'clock.
work.
Be at work at 6 o'clock and work a 12-hour shift.
Like
it
nothing.
wasn't.
Like nothing, bro. We used to do that shit all the time.
Now, woo,
Boy, let me try to go out and then come back and be like, I got, like normally, right now. I mean, can I get a square? Like normally, right now, I get up every day at 4:30. 4:30, 4 o'clock to 4:30 every fucking morning
yeah.
to get my monkey ass up to go to work.
At what time you go to bed? 9,
Shit,
10 o'clock.
Sometimes I go to bed like at 10, 11. There's been times I even hit 12.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get home, bitch, it's Operation Shutdown.
Yeah.
Now, let me go out, party, get lit, all that fuckery, and then be like, yo, I got to get up at 4:30 and go to work. Bitch, I might not even make it to work.
Yep.
I done had to pull over because the nigga was ready to pass the fuck out. Like, pass out. And whoever that is right there, thank you for throwing a like up there, man. Don't forget to leave a comment, too, man, and share. Let everybody know, man, that we are here, man. Shockalou Dreams, man. We're that podcast show that talks that shit, walks that shit, and always going to be about that shit. And hit that motherfucking like button right there, like my man or whoever it was right there. Sorry I can't see you because we're doing the show right now. I can't see the comments. But please feel free to leave a comment and let everybody know. But back to what we were saying.
Getting old. I mean, it sucks and it don't sucks. The one thing you said, like, I actually like about, I like the fact that I'm more aware. I mean, it is annoying dealing with stupid people, you know, but like I said, I felt that way even when I was young.
Yeah, me too, but I'm just
being
saying.
more aware now, like, if anything, I'm mad that I didn't know what I know now back then. Because, damn, it would have helped the nigga out so much.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like now, if I can raise a son, I'm going to raise the ultimate man because I just know so much ish. You know what I'm saying? That can get him on point. And it is aggravating, like, as I meet younger guys, and I'll be telling them, I'm trying to school them on stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they don't want to hear it. And I'm like, damn, I remember when I was his age, I didn't want to hear it either.
You know, and it's crazy.
And that's frustrating. And it's frustrating because then they call you stuff like the OG or whatever, and it's like, you know, whatever. I'm the OG, but I'm not the annoying OG. I'm the OG that's trying to damn guide you so you wouldn't got to go through the shit that I went through. Because you don't want to go through that.
You don't want to say, what happened now? I want to go in there.
You don't want to go through getting evictions and getting car repossessions and getting used by women and then, you know.
Ooh, preach.
You don't want to go through
Preach. Tell them you don't want to go through what? Car repossession.
Some of the stuff I'm
Rejection.
too embarrassed to even talk about it. Yeah. All type of rejection. All type of
losing a job.
missing opportunities to make mad money. You know, like, oh, if anything, you know,
the list can go on.
It'll be wise as a young man to look for the older men to learn what to and not to do.
Learn from the elders.
I mean, from some real stuff, man. I mean, what sucks about being older is seeing other young guys
be fucked up. That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
themselves up
it's
and
annoying.
not wanting to listen.
Facts.
That sucks.
That's why y'all need to follow, like, and share and subscribe.
Shockalou Dreams.
Because it's your boy and Supreme Rex spitting that real shit to y'all, man.
Shockalou Dreams.
I bullshit you not, bro. This is real reality shit.
I watch young men do stupid stuff today nowadays, man. I'm just
every day at work I see these young lads.
my man, stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, what's even worse is when you see an old head. When you're an old head and you see an old head
I
do the
got no
dumb
patience
shit.
for that dude. The old head, I don't even want to say nothing to his ass. Nigga, are you serious?
Bro,
you
I got
this age and you still don't know? We're not even gonna have a conversation.
Dog, I got an old head that he in such a fucking toxic relationship that he don't, like, I don't know if he don't understand that he's in it, like he don't believe it, or like it's just what is it? What's that shit? Insanity. Like he just like straight fucking crazy with it, bro. It's like you can kick him in the ass, and he's still gonna go run back to the same fucking crazy, bro.
You got some of them old cats that just can't learn. They don't learn.
They don't learn. And we got some young ones, because I remember that episode we did that I told you about the buddy. And these are stories from fucking work. These are motherfuckers I work with. That's what makes it more insane, bro. So that's what I tell you, like, I know what I'm talking about. Because I see it with my own fucking eyes. Like the dude that we talked about a couple episodes ago. The shorty left his ass 3 times. And he kept coming back.
But he's young, though, right? That's understandable. The OG, though, that's doing that.
Fuck out of here.
That nigga ain't got no patience for it. I mean, when I was young, look, I did a lot of stupid things when it comes to
Now, how mad would you be, though,
women.
if it was you? You know, not you, but you being the OG and having to deal with that situation and hear that bullshit.
Say what now? Repeat that?
Say you being the OG and you having to hear that bullshit story. Like him having to come to you and tell you this shit. And you know already, like, nigga.
If it's an older man, I'm not even gonna deal with him. I'm gonna tell him, shame on you, nigga. Like, you mean you didn't know? I mean, you can tell, like, you can tell when a nigga just hard-headed or if a nigga just don't know, you know? And it's cool. If you just don't know, I'll teach you. But if you know better, that's when I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know older guys that, well, I don't want to say I know them, but I've met them. You know what I'm saying? That, they still, like, trying to go to the club and, like,
Yo, this is the nigga I'm talking about.
And like, you know, just be a player still, and
Shout out to Dabba Mike.
Spend his rent money on having fun and, you know, trying to borrow $1 or $2. You know, like,
Don't understand the meaning of responsibility.
You know what I mean? Like, you still doing that? Like, you don't know how to. At some point, like, I expect a young man in his early 20s to be like, yo, let me borrow $5, $10, $20. But at a certain age, you should understand, like, you shouldn't have to
ask the motherfucker for money.
I don't know, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, you shouldn't have to be asking a man for money. Like, at a certain age, you know, once in a while you're gonna go through shit. That's okay. But there's some men that in their 50s still, like, let me get $20. Like, let me get $30. You know, they want to buy a dime bag. Like,
and you know what? To each his own. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing still? Like,
if you're trying to get, you know, you ask somebody for bread, because you know sometimes we do hit some hard times. But and this is what I mean by that. Like, okay, you can ask somebody for bread at that age, but if you don't have your word to be able to pay that man back, like by the end of the week.
But I'm just saying, you constantly doing it all the time.
No, yeah, you fucking.
Once in a while, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't be doing this shit repetitive. If you're doing that shit on some repetitive type shit,
like,
it's annoying.
How do you not know how to budget yourself by the age of 40? I don't get it.
Well, no, you know, I'm learning. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm bad with bread. I'm bad with money. Only thing that's saving my ass that I make some good money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You are not asking for money. You're making it. It's not like, I mean, I don't know. Shame on you if you can't even save $1 either. But whatever.
No, I can save. Now I'm learning. That's what I'm saying. It took me a minute.
I just think
it took me a minute, but I'm definitely learning how to budget, you know, good now.
At a certain point, man, I just don't want to hear that.
And I have a lot of help.
I don't want to hear that I'm broke thing. I just don't. It's annoying to me. Like, I feel like, you know, maybe I'm going to offend some men right now, but it's like some men see me, oh, damn, you had a different car the other day. Like, yeah, I got a few cars, right?
Because I earned them. Fuck you talking about? And
damn, you a baller. They want me to feel bad because I own a few cars. Like, nigga, how come you don't own a few cars? That's what runs in my mind. Like, how come you don't have a home? Like, what's going on? Why are you, like, bumming off somebody? Like, well, I don't understand. Why are you trying to make me, like, they want to make me feel bad? I'm a baller all of a sudden because I can afford to, like, eat out every day, or, you know, I can drive different cars. Like, nigga, I thought, shouldn't you be here too? As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm doing enough. But I don't know. I guess, like, I've listened to guys like on Fresh and Fit where they talk about, they constantly telling men, like, yo, you can't be broke. But they're talking to young guys, like in their early 20s, right?
You're gonna be broke at that age. I don't give a fuck what you're saying.
That's fine.
Only a certain few gonna make that almighty dollar.
But when you're by the time you're in your 40s, I just feel like
no, you got to be making something. That I do believe.
You shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
You should be established by the time you're fucking 40, man.
Exactly like
you should be like already like in your career, like going up top, nigga, like something.
You shouldn't be trying to borrow money to get a dime bag in your 40s, bro. I ain't saying you can't smoke weed, but I don't know, man. Like, if I can't afford the luxury, like, I'm just not.
They still slinging out dime bags.
Whatever, they're.
No. I'm wondering because I used to be a dime bag king.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't really puff no more, and I just sometimes.
They used to get mad at me because, oh, why you always buy a dime? I'm like, bro, because I don't, if I buy it all a bunch, I'm gonna smoke it all. So that's fine.
Sometimes I'm just witnessing men that I've known from way back in the day.
And there we go with budgeting. You
want a couple dollars so they can go buy a little bit of weed. And I'm just like, fucking serious? You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's wrong with you, old nigga?
If I'm broke, here's what basically where I look at you strange because if I'm broke, I don't want to smoke weed. If I'm broke, I don't want to go and spend my last dollar and go to the bar and drink. Like if I'm broke, I want to stay my ass home
and figure out how to make some more bread.
Make some more bread, and then when my nest egg is like $5,000 and beyond, then I can start having fun. Like I just don't. I know I'm tripping. Not everybody done got the mentality I got. I get it. But I just think all you men need to develop that mentality.
You damn right about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the last thing I want to do is ask you for any money.
Word.
Like I said, like I know.
I'd be embarrassed asking motherfucker for some bread. I ain't gonna lie.
I get it. You're gonna go through some hard times, and every man's gonna go through that. I've gone through it. I've had to ask for money. You know what I'm saying? I've had to do it, but
nigga, I'd be fucked up. I wouldn't even ask. My lady can have a full thing of fucking money. And I could be fucked up, bro, and I still don't ask.
But certain circumstances are excusable. Like, I got a friend, like, you know, he was married, had children, and he went through a divorce. The wife took off with his kids. He got paid tons of money in child support, an unfair ass amount. So he has to support his household that he now has to live on his own, plus child support and alimony. Like, if he turns around and says, yo, I need some money, I ain't got no problem because that circumstance is understandable. And that happens to a lot of men. Sometimes you get divorced in your 40s, your 50s, or whatever. Shit like that happens. Maybe your bank, your business went under, you know. Certain circumstances I get. It's like because you went through a certain trial, I get it. But I'm talking about the dudes that the entire time, you've never owned a car, you've never owned your own crib, you never developed your credit, you always been broke, you've never done nothing.
We know somebody special like that.
I've known too many people special like that. And then, you know, to be honest, I tell these people when they ask me for money, like I always make them, like, explain themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why the fuck don't you still got your shit together? Nigga, I've been telling you this when we were 25 years old. We 41 now, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo, you have any family members like that?
I have family members, but not
no,
really.
Like right now. Do you have any family members that are that age that we're talking about now?
My
in
cousins,
our 40s that are fucked up.
My cousins that I grew up with, that we all in our 40s now, majority of them are doing better than me. But I come from a strict family, Jamaican household.
Yeah, man.
That failure is not an option.
Okay, man.
Okay, so
yeah, man.
I guess I'm blessed like that. I don't know. I'm blessed like that. I had good teachings when it comes to stuff like that.
Even if you come from a fucked up family, that's just something that you should pick up because you should already get a taste of what it is from the fucked upness. It's like, hey, I cannot fail. Like that's how I feel, man. Like I'm not gonna say like my whole family. I mean, not my whole family. My whole livelihood was, or not. My whole, time as a kid and living life, whatever, so far, thank God that I've been to this age and time, that it's been all fucked up or nothing like that. But, I mean, like, I figure you should,
yeah.
I
just know that,
because life can whip your ass.
At a certain age, you can't be broke for certain reasons,
I feel like
you can't be broke. There's a certain reasons you still can't be broke.
Bro, I feel like by the time you're fucking 40, you need to be doing something. And I'm even giving you the last of the lifeline of it because after you hit, it's not even, before 50 we'll be like, oh, all right, now you're top of the hill, you're going downhill. It's not like that no more. It's not like that no more. The average American is living like maybe 65 to I think it's 70 fucking years old.
No, it's past that.
It's not too much, bro. It's not too much more than that, bro.
No, because like they're talking about extending retirement up to 70 years old now. It's 65 right now.
Hold on, I'll ask Siri. Let me see what she's talking about. Hey, Siri.
Siri don't got the answers, man. She gonna talk about what? Some generic bullshit fucking answer.
Yeah, and it's 62, 65 if you want the whole money.
What happened?
62 if you get half, 65 if you want the whole thing.
No, but I'm saying what like the average lifespan for men. Like, hey Siri, what is the average lifespan for men in America?
It's gone up. It's like 80 something.
76.4. You know? So that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Like, 50 ain't I'm hitting uphill. No, nigga, you like past half the fucking ride.
Yeah.
40s is where like, okay, like right now, we're halfway through the ride right now. So you better get fucking right. So the last of your time,
So
you can live it being right. Because there's motherfuckers that I know that are just, you know, as they get older, they can't even afford to fucking live.
I mean, I deal with health insurance. I sell health insurance, and I deal with old people. And some of them, they didn't do the right thing they were supposed to do. They're living on Social Security, and they didn't treat their kids right, and the kids ain't helping them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting a definitely big time wake up call. Like, you know, you definitely need to, set yourself up for retirement. You can't ignore stuff like this, people.
Yeah. If you ain't got no loved ones, you gotta start setting yourself up.
You got to work on retirement. Age is a serious thing.
Like
you
me,
get old,
bro.
when you get old, one thing I noticed about this old thing, like the less people care about you. The older you get, the less people care about you.
The less people give a fuck.
I talk to old people in nursing homes that nobody came and seen them in years.
They're lonely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they talking to me. You know, the purpose of the conversation is so I can help you find some insurance, and they're trying to have a conversation with me because they haven't had nobody damn care about them or anything. When you old, like, nobody gives a damn no more, and it's sad.
Bro, you know one of the things that terrify me of getting old, which I really don't really fear much shit, but being old and homeless.
And it's a popular thing.
It's real.
It's a popular thing.
And that shit scares the fuck out of me.
And nobody's gonna care because it's like you old.
I don't have.
You should have
like,
damn did something.
I got people here, but like as in like my own.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing. I really don't.
Yeah, you better start setting that up. Get a 401k or something.
I don't know, nigga. That's already. I already got that shit.
Well, I mean, look.
I'm just saying, like, you know, that's what I'm saying because I thought about the future and trying to prepare myself for that because in all reality, like, I don't have no children or anything like that. So, you know.
Adopt some kids. Hope they love you.
You know.
And when you old, hopefully they take care of your old ass.
I have my woman and shit, but at the end of the day, like, shit.
Yeah.
One of us is going to get fucked up. So, am I going to be the one that's going to be able to hold you down as we get older, or it's the other way around?
Both of y'all going to get fucked up. Y'all going to get
And it's going to get to a point to where we can't hold each other down, period. So, like, you know, she should be okay. But me, like, that's one of the most terrifying things that I've always thought about.
Yeah, because getting old is a real thing, man.
Yeah. You can talk all that gangster shit, all that shit. Yo, it's cool to live that and be that. No, I mean, sorry. It's not cool to be gangster and shit like that. But what I'm saying is, like, it's cool to do all what we've done. It's cool. But it comes to a point in life where, like, nigga, that reality gives you a real check in the ass. Because if you get to live to be these ages and enjoy, you know, life and seeing shit, it's also going to fuck you up in the long run. I mean, not in the long run. It do in the end if you're not prepared for this shit. If you're not. You'll be dying alone and old, fucked up. Like how a lot of these women are nowadays. Dying with a dog, dying with a cat. Because they don't want to fucking understand. And some men too. Some of you motherfuckers don't want to listen.
Men are dying old and alone. You know,
your ass is being a fucking drunk. Or you getting skeeted all the time on that Yola. For y'all didn't know the street terminology, you know, you on that booger sugar. Don't want to fucking get right. Doing other shit. Getting on that dog food, all that fucking bullshit. And then when life passes you for a minute, then when you finally get a reality check of it, then you're like, damn. But it's too late.
That reality check, though.
When that reality check hits you and kicks your ass, you gonna be screaming at calm, baby. Cause that shit gonna fuck you up. And you need to try to live without no regrets, cause then you're gonna be like this.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Old as you is.
Yeah. Right now, I just want to encourage anybody right now in their 40s on up. You need to start working on your retirement. Go get yourself a retirement plan. You got all these companies out there, such as Fidelity and.
You need to be like what the Jizza said at Chappelle's show. You need to diversify your bonds, nigga.
There's several companies out there with retirement plans, but working on it because listen, I sell Medicare. I sell Medicare plans. I see. I talk to old people all the time, and they always talk about the mistakes they made, and they want to know my age and telling me make sure this doesn't happen to you, and nobody cares about them. They're old now. Like the older you get, the less people give a damn about you. And I mean. Just think about it. When you was a kid, it was your birthday, you thought it was a big deal. You know, you had a party, people want
I'm gonna tell you
presents. Then you get older, nobody tells you happy birthday no more. You know what I'm saying? The older you get. And then you start
the most time
you
when
start
people are gonna
about your own
care.
birthday.
The most time when people are gonna care about you
Is when you're a kid.
Is your teen years.
When you're a kid.
And you're a kid. When
After
you're a kid,
that,
it's just, kids don't know. They're just going to be cool if you're cool, whatever. But in your teen years, if you if you're good socially, and you're all this shit in school and all that, those are going to be the best years of your life. I mean, sometimes after that, if you're good and you're making your dough and you're doing your thing, life will get better. But for some of you motherfuckers, those times when you was in Polk High and scored those four touchdowns, that was it.
I mean,
your ass went downhill from there.
After 21, basically, right? The 21st birthday is a big deal because now you get to drink. But after that, man, it's like,
I always told motherfuckers after 25, boy.
Less people care about you.
After 25, it's pretty much a wrap. And then especially when it's 27 and you ain't got no kids, you're fucked.
Well, for a man, but.
Yeah, for a man. After 27, you're fucked.
A man's life is just different. Like I said, you're gonna get to the point where when your birthday comes around,
you don't give a fuck.
You gotta look at the calendar. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's my birthday, tomorrow. What are you gonna do on your birthday? I ain't doing nothing. What do you mean? What am I doing on my birthday? The older you are, you care less about your birthday. Other people care less about your birthday.
The one thing I do about my birthday though, I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I don't work that day. I either schedule it for the day off, and if I can't get the day off, I just don't fucking show up.
You gotta give yourself something.
I just fire me then, bitch.
I encourage motherfuckers to celebrate your birthday because
I feel like if no one else is gonna celebrate it,
you could be dead.
You need to celebrate it. It's your day. Yeah. You make the best of that motherfucking day. Your day. Cause nobody else gonna give a fuck about you. This is the only day that you were born. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, man. Getting old.
Oh, yeah. So I'm telling you, boy, Father Time don't fuck off, dog.
Man.
That motherfucker stay behind you. You running. You like me in the background over there. You dancing, doing all that good shit. But after a while, that shit starts.
You know what? I just thought about it. One of the worst things about being older.
Slowing down.
Is having regrets.
Yeah.
That joint.
You have a lot of regrets?
Hell yeah, I got a lot of regrets.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't have too many, man.
There's some women that I've met that I regret that I didn't just take it all the way. You know what I'm saying? There's opportunities that I had to make more money that I didn't take that I could have been well more set right now. That, I regret not listening to my parents and being healthier so I wouldn't be going through some of the issues that I've experienced recently. You know what I'm saying? I have some regrets, but at the same time, like
I regret smoking. That's one of the major regrets I do have.
I realized that if I didn't go through these things, that I wouldn't be the man I am. So it's like sometimes you can't learn unless you go through stuff. You know what I mean?
You have to crawl before you walk, baby.
I mean, like you can tell young men right now what to and not to do so they can be straight when they get older. But they're not going to listen.
Listen, yeah, some dumb motherfuckers is still going to want to do what they do.
But we didn't listen either.
To a certain extent.
Well, I mean, there's always a
but I don't
extent.
think that even matters what generation, whatever, because there's always some dumb motherfuckers that just don't listen.
Well, I mean, we all don't listen. You know, it's just some people listen more than others. But there's always something you didn't listen to that when you get older, you realize, like, damn, I should have did that. You know, like when you get older and like, my mom used to talk to me about credit and stuff when I was younger. And then I got older and I did a bunch of dumb shit that fucked my credit up. And then I realized, damn, I should listen to my mom.
Man, that's
my mom
cool
told me about
because...
this. You know, and you start realizing stuff as you get older. Like, your parents told you a lot of stuff that you should have just listened to and you would have never gone through it.
Nobody, I mean, literally nobody taught me about no credit till I got older, bro.
And that sucks. And that's a lot of black
people. Because I wish I knew about this credit shit like I know now.
Yeah.
If I would have known what I know now, it's like you said, I wouldn't be, well, I mean, I'm good. I'm not good, but I'm decent. But if I would have known this shit like earlier.
Yeah, you would have never gone through a lot of stuff that you did.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, and when you think about it, somebody was probably trying to educate you back when you were younger about it, but you didn't want to listen.
I was just hard-headed like a motherfucker.
You didn't want to listen. So, you know, it's very important. I think a lot of you kids now are much smarter than when we were kids in ways like that, because a lot of kids are very much aware of credit and, you know,
now they are.
Finances and stuff like that. You know, financial education is definitely more known amongst the youth than it did when we were in our youth. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, just looking back, it's just like, man, I really wish I would have listened. I would have never gone through such and such. So I encourage you, young men, listen, man. You find an older person that's wise and knows stuff, wear out his doorstep, man.
That's willing to teach you some shit.
Wear out his doorstep. Try to be around that person as much as possible. It ain't about having fun all the time, man. Fun is like a weekend thing, man. You need to be disciplined with that. Not if I just want fun all the damn time. Like, cut it out.
Yeah. But I think we're just all hard-headed at that, you know, to a certain extent on that level, because, I mean, who doesn't want to enjoy life, though, man? It's not all about, I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this.
But working develops a stronger mentality, man. There's something good about working, man. Working is not all bad. You know what I'm saying? It sucks when you work, when you have to work to so many hours to survive, and you got to take care of other people that you done created. You know, your children. You done got married, got a wife or whatever. It sucks, but at the same time, men need that. You need to be working. You need to work because it does something to your mind, man. It makes it builds your character.
I get it, but I don't think we should be fucking working like as hard as we work. Like, I think we do need to work, but I'm like, man, is life all about just working?
I personally like being busy. I like being busy, being productive.
Okay, that's cool, but is this what it's all about? Like getting up and going to work, getting up and going to work, getting up and going to work. If you knew as a kid, this is what I was saying, how ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
When you was a kid, you didn't think about none of the shit we doing now. Oh, my back, bills, none of that shit. That's why I said, kind of hate that. Because when you were younger, none of that shit mattered. Even though you understand now that it does matter. But, see how peaceful shit was? And now you see what it is for what it really is.
I mean, look.
You're like, God damn, this shit fucked up.
I still want to work. I feel like an old man told me, when you stop working is when you die.
That's if your body is already built like that you make yourself go to work all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time.
Nah, man. If you start working, you're going to die. You got idle hands. And there's so much wisdom words that coming from, words of wisdom that come from different sources that let you know it's very important to work, even if you got it. Because when you stop working, you have nothing but time on your hands. You get depressed. You start doing shit you ain't supposed to do. But work is actually a pretty good thing. You know what I mean? It's being in a position where you have to work too much and you can't get a break. That's the freaking problem.
Word.
Because I've gone through, when I was making so much money in trading, and I'm like, man, I don't need no damn job. And I was just chilling for months. After a while, I'm like, man, I need to get a job, man. I got all this damn time on my hands. I need a job. I can't do it. And I realize now, I think it's very important for men to work, even if you got it. You need to be busy.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong, because, I work hard as fuck. Man, if I'm like about 2 or 3 days off, man, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm like, man, I got to do something.
Yeah.
I got to do something.
That's what I was saying when you were saying, like, not having to work. Like, nah, you need to work.
No, I'm saying, I know you got to work, but
I'm saying, even if you don't.
I just don't think that, like, all your life is about work. I feel like you need to have time.
I think it is.
So that's what life is about, getting up and working?
I think it's balance. There's balance, obviously. But working needs to be the most. You need to be doing that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
70. Okay. About 70% of the time.
And now you're saying it's a balance. I get, that you have to work. But where's the balance at that you're killing yourself, destroying your body?
That's talking about working too much. Like I said, 70% of the time I think men need to be working. You need to be doing something productive. If you ain't being productive, it's like you're almost useless.
No, you're right. I feel that.
I don't know. 50% of the time I work, 50% of the time I play. I'd rather work most of the time, and then the very few time I have a little time to myself, then pleasure feels good. But if you have most of the 50% of the time you have pleasure, it's not going to be pleasure no more. It's like, life is not going to be interesting. You're going to do some dumb shit like commit suicide. You know what I mean? You be wondering how rich mother effers commit suicide. Like, in my opinion,
I never understood that. You got the bread.
They got too much time on their hands to think about shit, and then they get depressed, and then, sometimes they get in trouble and, become a child molester or some crazy joint. Like, no. Like, it's because I'm saying, when you read about these crazy dudes, these are guys that have money, and you read about Jarrett, that guy used to do Subway commercial. The nigga ended up becoming
he was on the Chester side of the game.
He became a Chester, right? Like he has
so much
money.
Boys.
He has so much money, and he can do whatever the hell he want. I think he got bored and started exploring and do wicked, evil stuff, and it's not just him.
All the wickery.
I just rather I just rather be busy. I don't want to.
Productive, yeah, I get it. You productive, moving, doing something.
If I was making millions of dollars, I still would want. I got to run a business or something. Like, I got to be busy.
I got you.
I got to be productive. I think being productive as a man needs to be your whole life. You need to always be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then, pass it on to your kids, whatever.
Nah, I think as you get older, though, man, you shouldn't be productive your whole life.
Yeah.
Nah, there should be some time where your ass get to relax and enjoy life. Life ain't about production all time. Come on now.
Well, you're taking it a little too excessive. Obviously, you're going to have breaks. You should, when you need a break, you take a break. But you should be busy. Because when you stop working, you die. You get sick. You get involved in dumb shit you ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
When you old, when you stop moving, that's when That's when you start getting sick. If you consistently keep moving, that's what keeps you healthy.
Okay.
And this is like a lot of knowledge a lot of men don't even realize. That's what I'm telling you. I was schooled by old people, selling them insurance.
The old heads, the ancient scrolls.
And they let me know. I spoke to old nurses. I spoke to a nurse that was like in her 80s. She's like, man, I ain't retiring this because I feel like this is what keeps me healthy. The lady ain't taking no medications. And she was like 86, 87 years old. You know what I mean? And she was like, the key is to stay busy. She didn't want to stop working as a nurse. She don't need the money. She said her house is paid off. Her husband died years ago. She got his retirement money. She's chilling. But she's like, I ain't gonna just sit around and be at home. Because the key to
I wouldn't either, shit.
The key to the game is to be consistently productive, man. That's my theory. I don't think any man should be thinking about, I get what you're saying. Working all the time is a problem. But, let's not be too excessive. There has to be a balance. I think most of the time you should be productive, in my opinion.
Okay.
Most of the time you should be productive.
I can respect that.
I got an interesting thing about being old. I just saw this little story here. Maya. Remember Maya?
Hell yeah.
The R&B singer?
She's still looking good.
Beautiful. Beautiful girl.
Beautiful specimen.
But she's older now.
Yeah.
She's 43. She's still looking good.
But
right?
they ain't watching her like that.
But guess what? She still didn't get a man. Still didn't get married all these years.
So that means there's something wrong with that bitch.
And guess what happened recently? She got married to herself. That's crazy.
Nah.
She got married to herself. I don't understand this. I don't get it. But this is one of them things where I'm talking about when you have regrets when you get older. Don't tell me she ain't having
married
regrets.
herself. Is this like some new fucking
This don't make no
gender identity type bullshit?
This don't make no mother effing sense.
Oh my god.
She married herself.
And she knows damn well she didn't have to marry herself. There's plenty of motherfuckers that were lined up to marry her.
Maya, I just saw her. She's beautiful, bro. She's still bad. It doesn't make any sense. Don't tell me that she ain't got regrets. I know she wish she would have got married back in her 20s. You know what I mean?
Word.
You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm talking about. Like getting old sucks because the knowledge has been coming out all over the manosphere, right? When women get rich and have all the success, the less their options become because women like to date up, right? And men that are higher than them don't want a woman high and mighty most of the time. They want a woman that's going to be humble. Most of the time, women are going to be humble when they haven't accomplished much. You know what I'm saying? Not because women, y'all be like to insult men and say, because they just want to control them. They just want to control them. No. No, because we're just attracted to a woman that gives us less problems.
Yeah, pretty much make a long story short.
We don't want a woman that you know too much and now you just want to argue and,
ruin my day.
No, men like peace, man. Women like drama. Women need drama.
Peace and tranquility.
Men, we don't want no drama. We just want to do the same routine every damn day and chill.
And be happy.
For the most part, that's what men want. You know what I'm saying? And only thing that they want that to change is the coochie that they paying. Sometimes a man he just wants something new every now and then. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But, he gonna keep his shorty that's worth keeping. You feel me?
That winner, that stunner.
He gonna keep that shorty. But a lot of you women, I don't want you to get 43 and talk about you marrying yourself. I love Maya and I ain't trying to diss her.
You
but
probably will. I'm
going to keep it real. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. You married yourself? What a freaking idiot. You know she got regrets. She getting older and older. And she's making it worse. 43 years old and she's still beautiful. She still has a chance right now to get herself a husband at the same time. She ain't going to get no no high value dude. Because why the hell would he want an older chick, right?
I wonder if Maya got kids because she never showed nothing about her having kids.
I don't know. I don't think she had any. Her body always stayed like 20.
Same, yeah.
Like I said, she's still a bad bee, like, you know. But she ain't gonna get with no average dude. You know?
She ain't gonna get with no average dude, but no real, well, I'm not gonna say real.
No high value dude.
Real high value dude ain't really gonna fuck with her. And if you don't believe me, I mean, why hadn't she scoop one of them now?
Exactly.
And if the one that she does scoop,
she chose
probably
that life.
homie gonna be fucking off still.
She didn't choose that life. She thought that she deserved more. Like most women, they think that the outcome that men get as we get older and richer, that they're gonna get the same thing. No, it doesn't work that way. It's a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the regrets that a lot of you women are gonna have to face when you get older. And so I'm just encouraging you, please, man, your youth is not for you to have fun and be a hoe. Your youth is for you to find a husband now. Okay? Because no man gonna want to marry you with a bunch of bodies. And
living in the gravesite.
You know. You're always gonna find a simp that'll marry you, but you know.
You're not gonna find who you really want.
Enough information came out. We get women just want that guy that they can look up to. The guy that you can look up to, he's gonna have options. He may take you as an option. It may not. You might be the lucky one, right? He might take you as an option, but for the most part, he's still gonna deal with his other options, and you ain't gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, you know, for men, y'all know what we got to do. You got to increase. You got to be productive, make more productivity. For women, while you're beautiful and young, you better go get that dude.
Yep, find yourself a good one and hold him down.
You gonna be marrying yourself like Maya. Don't make no mother effing sense. Just keep it 100. Stupid.
Like Maya, Holly Berry, all these beautiful women, but still
and make it seem
ain't
like,
married.
Make it seem like men just ain't.
And I'm not even saying because they ain't married. It ain't. I mean, but they're just not in a real, like bondage, not bondage, like bondful relationship. Like
I don't understand how is life fulfilling when you, as a woman, when you get to your old age and you don't have no kids? Once you pass, I'm gonna say like 45, really past 35. 35 starts a geriatric pregnancy, but after 45, you're really not going to have like no chance. There's almost no chance of you having a baby unless you Janet Jackson. You a millionaire. You have a baby at 50.
That's crazy. Why would you even try to do that? Your body can't even withstand all that right now.
You know what I'm saying? When you're rich, your body. I mean, you know, I don't know what these mad scientists are doing right now, but the point I'm making is that's them. It's very rare for you ladies to do that. So take advantage of the fact when you're young and you're beautiful. Go ahead and get yourself a hubby. You know, it's not worth being a hoe. You know, that young and having fun stuff is for men. It's not for y'all. Men, when they're young, they primarily don't have no money, and they have a lot of room to fuck up because there's a lot of shit to learn. For you women, you don't have much time to fuck up when you're young. You know, because it's gonna affect you so much worse than a man when you get older. So, ladies, you're listening, please. I'm not with that whole yelling and bashing you thing. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. While you're young, go get yourself a hubby, yo. Please. Before you have regrets, because everybody got to get older, man. For men, it's a different thing. If anything, we regret that we didn't have fun and we didn't have as much coochie as we should have had when we were young. But we could be 70 years old. Them balls work. We can pop out babies.
You know what? Shots fired.
You can't do it. You can't do it. If a man went 69 years and did not get married, and he regrets, damn, I didn't get married. At 70, he can get married and still have a child. You can't do that. And your life is not going to be fulfilling. When a man or a woman gets older and you start thinking like, damn, I want children. A man can make a decision, and when he's old, Man, I'm gonna shoot me one out before I die.
Well, why in the fuck would you want to have kids though at 65 or any age like that? That's fucking crazy.
Well, men do it, and the point is, women won't have that option. That's what I'm trying to let y'all know. So, ladies, please. A lot of you feel it when you get older. There's older women that make videos that don't get a lot of hits, but these older women are letting some of you young women know, don't get old like them and have these regrets that you didn't have children, you didn't have a productive relationship because you thought it was cool to be a hoe, because you thought it was cool to have fun. Stop doing it. And I'm gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna keep rambling on the same damn thing.
All right, you heard it from your boy Supreme Rex, people. We hit that time, so you already know, man. We here at the Dream.
Shockalou Dreams.
We here to talk that shit, walk that shit, and always be about that shit. But as you guys already know, we always have our little technical difficulties, and I forgot to load up our finishing scene reel. So, Rex, is there anything you want to say before we get up out of here, and I can give you your last roar?
Yeah, man, getting older is a real thing, and I want all you young people to get what you can get while you're young. Have your fill. For men, your fill is different from the women, okay? You can go out and do all that sexual adventure stuff, although I don't recommend it because you can get diseases and get a bunch of women pregnant, and then you gotta live out your older years there fucking...
And that child support.
And there ain't nothing fun about that. And for women, I already explained it. Your youth is not for you to be hoeing around. But if you choose to do that, fine. That's on you. But the warning has been put out there. You're going to be old and bitter, and men are going to get their passports and go get themselves a young chick in the Philippines. Peace!
Your last roar? All right, boy. So you already know, man, I am the infamous Dr. Shockalou with my partner, my PNC, Big G, a.k.a. Supreme Rex. We are that podcast show, Shockalou Dreams, where we talk that shit, walk that shit, and always be about that shit, my peoples. Don't forget to leave that comment, like, subscribe, and share. And we are out this bitch. Later.
Peace.